19.00
Right, thank you. Switch, rolling, now. Secondi. Ora. Corretto, centinaio.
Entering North Wales MPA, we're going to proceed into low-fly area 7 for south and north flow for approximately 30 Mike.
You're clear takeoff and display. The surface wind is 07012.
Hey, well, hi, gang, and welcome along to this Friday night, live from the edit room. And fantastic, as always, on a Friday night to have your company. So, hey, we've got an action-packed show lined up for you tonight. So, I'll tell you what, we're going to start immediately, and I'll go through the messages in just a moment, but let's start it all off, and then we'll tell you what's coming up. Tornadoes, okay? That's one clue.
Airbus 4644 Bravo, clear to land in turn.
4644 Bravo, please land.
Well, looking at this particular aircraft, as you can see, it's the German ECR Tornado, and made a very special appearance at the Waddington Air Show
5013.
back in 2001. Now, I've put this on tonight because there's a very good reason,
And vacate left at 3000 to go.
and Gordon knows why.
1000 feet, 270761. 761, are you visual with the ground? Base on the field is right, 761. Roger, expedite your descent, traffic inbound from the west at 1,500 feet. Expediting top 2, 1,500 to 1,000. Roger, copy, confirm your PPR. Roger, traffic left 11 o'clock, 3 miles, short final to land. Roger, 2 joining for the west, not below 1,500 feet, continue with Wellington Tower 388.22. 761. That's 1,000 foot level break.
Here to Alpha.
Go 7661, the Wellington Tower join 1000 feet, runway 21, QFE 1008. 1 in, short finals.
1,000 feet to the 2-1, left hand visual 1 short final, 761.
West 4602.
5013, clear to land.
5013 landing, 9821.
PL86.
Good afternoon. We're on Bravo at the moment, so just like to give you my departure details. 578, we're due out at 1400 Zulu. There'll be 5 of us on
Well, as you can see, way back in 2001, this particular tornado was an absolute star of the show, and a very good friend of mine, that's Gordon, popped over to see me yesterday, and you should see his eyes light up when he realised that the model kit that I actually had was this very aircraft. So, yep, look forward to that. So I thought, hey, well, I'll dig it out and we'll play it. So also we've got the departure of this coming up just in a moment, but what you're looking at, this was the hey, look at that shot. I've showed that before. It's an example of what can happen when you I was a long way off filming this, and literally pulled in with the telephoto lens, as you can see, Lincoln Cathedral. So our very own GB Model Zone has been challenged with the task of building that very kit, and it's going to be a monster, 32 scale. So good luck with that, my boy, and it was great meeting you yesterday. So who have we got in the chat room today? Hey, well, a lot of people joining us, and look at this, fantastic Friday night. Friday night starts right here. Fantastic to see you all. So who have we got? First in the room tonight was Phil. I do apologise, it was Kirk Ferrari, hiya. Then it was Phil, Mark Webster. Who else have we got? Matt, Turbo Tim's World, DACS Virtual Solar Mirage Team, Will 21, Hamed, Peter Colebrook, Barry West, the main man himself, Pirate of the Missouri.
Air Force 4644, holding point runway 21, ready for departure.
7 Air Force 4644, Wellington Tower, good afternoon, clear takeoff, both cables down, surface wind calm.
7 Air Force 4644, clear for takeoff.
And of course, we've got DJ Wilf, and hey, as I'm sure you know, because I've been putting it in all the messages, starring tonight in Meet the Fans is that very man himself. It's William, aka DJ Wilf. Looking forward to that just a little bit later. Around about 10 to 8 we'll be doing that. Mid-Atlantic, RR, good day to you, nice to see you. Who else have we got? So, of course, we've got our very own Julie, nice to see you 3 times. Ryanair 001, great to have you on today. Well, tonight we've got a tornado, and if we've got time, a Phantom special. So it's all coming up for you. So we moved from the arrivals of Waddington Airshow back in 2001, and of course this is departure day. And if you like air shows, stay with us for next week. We've got some real specials coming up for you. And a very good day going out to Erwin. Hiya, Erwin. That's Erwin Paul, Yorkshire Pud. Keep the messages coming.
Departure. Thanks for all your support.
Problem, good day.
Bravo 312.5, go.
Okay, so without further ado, let's see a display. As you see, another German tornado, and taken very, very close to the runway, so enjoy a little bit of this. And then right after this, we'll tell you what's coming up on the show tonight. So what have we got coming up tonight? Well, as you've gathered, it's a tornado special tonight. So coming up next, what we've got is some tornadoes over in the Mach Loop. After that, we're going to go, wait for this. We're going to go actually on board inside a tornado and literally fly through the Mach Loop so you can see what it's actually like from the cockpit. So cockpit video from a tornado coming up after that. Then you may remember that very nicely painted up anniversary tornado. We all called it Pinky, and we've got some nice close-up shots of that coming up, and also some flying shots of that. Then we light up the runway with some nighttime tornado action. And then to wrap the night off, we've got our very own Meet the Fans. And tonight it's William, aka DJ Wilf. So that's all coming up just a little later. So as you can see right now, actually inside a tornado, taking off from RAF Marham and going on a little bit of a trip over to the Mach Loop via some low-level flying over the beautiful English countryside. So enjoy a little bit of this. And hey, we've got a bit of a special look at this shot. Nice and low over the countryside. Coming up next week, we've got a few very, very special shows. So whatever you do, certainly I need you guys to do lots of sharing, pass the Airshow World sort of name about, because next week, for anybody that's into aviation, or real big aviation enthusiasts, if I said D-Day 50th anniversary, I'm looking for somebody to put a message in the chat room right now to let me know where that all happened. There was a very special, I'm not sure whether it was 3 or 4 days long, but from 1993, there was a certain airfield. So hey, the first person to put it in the chat room. And the reason why that's a little bit special, because boy oh boy, have we got some incredible footage from that very week. Including aircraft like Hunters, Harriers, Tomcats, Superintendards, and so much more. It's going to be a real special feast of aviation. It's all coming up next week, okay? So you've got to make sure you subscribe to Airshow World and join us. It's going to be something special. No, not Duxford. She's spot on the money. Julie Rotherham, Yeovilton, you betcha. And I tell you, the video footage that James actually captured is incredible. So whatever you do, do not miss it. It's going to be something quite special. That's coming up next week from Monday. Keeping the messages coming, saying hi to everybody. We've got the Guinness, the Guinness. So as you can see at this point, we've gone from the low level nice and high, but hey, don't worry, we'll be coming down again pretty low very, very soon. And flying through the Mach Loop. So you'll see the in cockpit footage, and then after that we'll actually see some video footage that I took a few years ago, actually in the Mach Loop with the tornadoes going through. So hey, that's what's coming in the next 15 minutes. So keep the messages coming. So who else have we got in the chat room? Special mention, photo for you, saying hi, how you doing? Will21, Marcus Gomez. And as always, it really makes our day when you put a message in the chat room, so we can just say hi, how you doing? Thank you very much there, Phil. Hope everybody else is enjoying the show today, that we're actually bringing you some real great footage, I promise you. Don't forget tonight's show, it's the Friday night special, and it's exactly 60 minutes long. So hey, only another 45 minutes. Time goes so quick. Hey, look at this, the sun's setting. Here we go then, starting to go low level, heading towards the Mach Loop right now. So hey, if anybody's been to the Mach Loop, see if you can spot any points that you recognise. Richard 5030 saying hi Stu, how you doing? Nice to see you. Oh yes, Ryanair. I remember you saying. Yep, he went to the Mach Loop around about August time, was it? So as usual, keep those messages coming in. Luke Healy. Here we go then. Watch this. This is, you'll like it. Love it. So I'm pretty sure it's just gone over the bulk and probably heading now towards Cad Idris. Let's have a look, see if we're right. In just a moment you should see a lake in front of you as it goes through. There we go, a quick glimpse of the lake, and then it will be a hard turn left. Coming up in just a moment. Just going past Cad. And there we go, the houses down below. Nice one, Ryanair. Did you spot whereabouts you were taking those pictures from? And great to see all these folks in the chat room as usual. Don't forget, keep sharing the video right now. It's only a short show today, 1 hour. So let's get as many folks live on the chat room as we possibly can. It's never the same without you. Okay, what they're doing right now is they're doing an approach into a valley on Anglesey. And then after that, it'll be returned back to Marham. Keeping the special mentions going out, saying hi to Kurt. Hiya, Kurt. Saying hello all, how you doing? And here he is, the main man. So thank you to Jamesy. You are the man. What does James have to say? There we go, telling us all about it. That's it, James. If you don't ask, you don't get. Hey, fantastic. Well, gang, don't forget, next week, boy, have we got some special things coming up. And James, you'll be surprised that I'm actually going to be able to put this out, because it's going to go out on the live shows. And what it is, James, 1994, you remember? That awful weather over at Yeovilton. Well, I've been managed to been working hard on those videos, and they are going to be shown, and I'm not exaggerating. Some of the footage is absolutely incredible. Beautiful, beautiful old aircraft, but mainly nearly all fast jets. Bring them on. Tornadoes, Tomcats, Hunters. So many great aircraft. So that is something that's going out, specials next week. Okay, so make sure you join us on the live shows. I think the first one will be Monday around about 1 o'clock. So if you do miss it, you can always see it in a rerun. And as you can see, when these aircraft first took off, the sun was starting to go down a little bit. You can see it's really going down, and hey, they're going to hightail it back to Marham right now. So we'll see them landing at Marham, and then we'll move to the next video that's coming up for you. And we'll be staying in the Mach Loop to see what you've seen what it looks like from inside the cockpit. We'll show you what it's like actually filming them from the Mach Loop itself. So that's coming up in around about 5 minutes. That's what we'd like to see, people putting the messages in from all around the world. So nice to see you there, Kurt, from Wisconsin, in the USA. So thank you for putting the message in. Yes, they had the gear down because they were doing an approach over at Valley. As you see now, back up at high altitude and hightailing it back to Marham. See, he's got the air brakes up. Here we go, starting to descend. So as you see, it certainly doesn't take long to get back. There we go, the sun was setting. And that was on the west coast, and now they're pretty close to the east coast over at Marham, and just as it starts to get dusk. Big mention to Joan over there from Barcelona. Great to have you on. Can you believe it? Half of the show has already gone. It goes so fast on a Friday night. So keep on sharing the videos and let's get as many folks on this show as we possibly can this evening. But still some fantastic videos still to come. So don't you dare go anywhere. Wow, what a feeling that must have been. And yeah, James, very, very lucky. And there you see it, exclusively live on Airshow World. Okay, let's move along. And this is what it's like from the Mach Loop. Very quiet, and then all of a sudden all hell breaks loose. Here they come.
I'm sending LFA 7 now, routing south towards the Mach Loop entrance to the north.
So there we go, a couple of tornadoes screaming through the Mach Loop. I'll let this video keep running because it switches to a few halts now. But hey, I'll turn that down and just tell you a few things that we've got coming up and a few mentions about things just before we go into our next tornado. So what's occurring out there? Well, last Friday, our very own Julie, she set up this brilliant new Facebook group. It's called let's get this right, Airshow World fans page. Airshow World fan page. Let's get that right. I should write it down to get it perfect. Okay, so it's a new Facebook group that's been set up by Julie. So hey, if you pop along to that after the show, don't go yet, and certainly check that out. Don't forget don't forget Airshow World fan page. Airshow World fan page. The reason I keep saying meet the fans is because I've got a great big piece of paper in front of the monitor reminding me what's coming up on the show tonight. Apologies for getting that all cock-a-leaked. And so these are not tornadoes, by the way. These are your hawks that are going through at the moment. But I'll let this keep rolling just for a moment.
In your radio, Eagle 401 is a flight
okay.
of 4 Fox 15 Echoes inbound for the loop from the north. We'll be transiting the Mach Loop from west to east and then up through Bala Lake.
I love those radio comms. Actually, the guy that was just saying that, he actually he sent me a message saying, "Hey, that was me talking." I don't know why, but that's coming up in a minute. So we've gone through that, yes. This was the next item, so getting it slightly out of sync there, but we'll go back to Pinky in a moment.
88, clear for takeoff, wind 2005. Clear takeoff, rotate.
So So here we are, down at Coningsby. Very, very loud. And a rebel. And no doubt, he was off to the Mach Loop, more than likely.
Bravo, taken to college departure step 3.
Oh, Coningsby, can't beat it, especially when the tornadoes were there. Sadly, no more. Okay, what, with a little bit of luck, yes, this was supposed to be the next item. So again, much appreciated to James. He managed to get rather high with this aircraft, so let's have a good look round it. So, and then we'll see some flying shots. Hey, thank you, my man. That's Erwin saying thanks to Erwin. Cheers, my boy. G. Cooper Transport Guide, do we have any of the B1? Wow. Yep, and we certainly showed several in the weekday shows last week from 1 o'clock. And we do weekday shows. Well, I did them, I did one on Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. Then had a bit of a break from then, and this is the first show back. So, but hey, B1s, don't worry about it. They will keep cropping up. Absolutely love these shots, so well done. And there it is. So don't forget that special we're going to be doing next week, maybe even starting it on Sunday. Just all depends how the next few days go, but certainly make sure you subscribe to Airshow World, make sure those notifications are working, but most of all, keep checking the Airshow World normal Facebook page, which is my own, and James puts lots of stuff on there, but also this new one that's been set up, which is Airshow World fan page, and that's where we'll be posting it. So make sure you do not miss out on that. It's a 50th anniversary of D-Day. You remember we had the 75th just a few days ago? Well, this was one where James braved the elements. It was really awful weather. The wind was horrendous. So, hey, but some of the video footage is absolutely incredible. And we've managed to retrieve that, restore it, and it's going to be shown over probably 3 different episodes. So, make sure you don't miss it. You'll be disappointed if you do. It is special. Sorry about that. What's that strange noise? Now, this very aircraft of very own Gordon actually he's made a model of this. You can make a model out of that. and we actually featured it a couple of weeks ago when Gordon from GB Model Zone was on Meet the Fans. So I thought, well, one of these weeks I'm definitely going to show this, but hey, I thought I'd wait till we do this tornado special. So still to come tonight, lots more items still to come, including tonight's Meet the Fans, and that's William, aka DJ Wilf. We'll be looking at some of his interests and all other things. Okay, bring on Pinky one more time, and let's see it doing some flying. Is this the original Pinky? This was one that was done for the 25th anniversary, I do believe. Round about, let me think, what was the year, James? 2016, 17? Round about that sort of time. Okay, so where these videos, Barry, you're looking at the moment, they were, this is RAF Marham. And literally going out on his daily business. So, again, probably popping over to the Mach Loop. And if you search through YouTube, you'll certainly find several videos of this very aircraft going through the Mach Loop. So don't forget, if you're enjoying the show today and your first time along, make sure you do the subscribe, do the share, give it a thumbs up, all those good things, and you'll put a bigger smile on my face with all the teeth, just like Pinky. Tonkers, it's the nickname for tornadoes. Yes, exactly. Mach Loop's never been particularly busy. You have to have lots of patience, but it's a lot quieter at the moment, unfortunately. But yes, patience is the name of the game when if you ever pop over to the loop. When I originally put this video out, somebody commented on YouTube and says, "Ugh, what a disgusting, dirty aircraft. They are rubbish." Yes, for anybody that loves the tornadoes, they'd be quite upset about that. Quite a few of the youngsters that are actually watching today, they've all got, quite a few of them have got their own YouTube channels, such as Aviation Kid. Check his YouTube channel out. And if you want to take part in the feature that we do towards the end of the show, which is coming up in around about 10 minutes from now, all you got to do, just send me an email, okay? And I'll give you the address. I'll give you the email address pretty soon, how to contact the bear, all right? Okay, back to the German tornadoes. That's right. Where does the time go to? It goes pretty quick. There's less than 15 minutes of the show left. Well, getting towards that. Hey, time goes pretty quick when you're with the bear on Airshow World. So, hey, make sure you don't forget every Friday night, 7 o'clock for 60 minutes. Okay, gang, just before we go to the next feature, okay, right, we'll just give a few mentions of a few folks, a few people. So let's see who's in the chat room. So a big thanks to all the effort and work that our Julie Rotherham is actually putting in, because she's put that new Facebook group together, and which is called Airshow World Fan Page, not fans, Airshow World Fan Page. And there we go, Erwin's put it in very kindly. But hey, if you want to be on the feature that we call Meet the Fans, all you have to do, it's really easy, okay? Just drop me an email. All I need from you is a few photographs, a little bit of information about yourself, your hobbies, what you like doing, all that sort of good stuff, right? And send them to, and I think Julie put the email in, but to let you know what the email is, it is, listen carefully, it's simple, Airshow World 1, that's the figure 1, okay? At gmail.com. And there we go. Owen has very kindly put the address in there, and also the fans page as well. So easy life. You can remember it so easily. Now, coming up for you right now, before we go to the next item, it's it's round about 7:45. So we'll move along, because coming up, we're going to do that feature that we do every week. And it's around about a 3-minute feature. And today on Meet the Fans, we're going to meet this fantastic chap. And his name is William. So hiya, William. Nice to see you. He's got a YouTube channel as well, which we're going to have a quick look at in a few moments. So, but before we do that, let's have a look at some of his great photographs. So let's move that across there to the screen that you're actually looking at. Let's go a little bit bigger. Okay, so he really likes taking his photographs, and I'm not surprised. They're absolutely brilliant. And oh, I like that. But as you know, the Antonov AN-124 also likes taking wildlife pictures. And hey, that's some fungus. I'm glad that's not in my garden. And beautiful shot there. I'm not sure where that was actually taken, but yes, very, very nice. And some of his wildlife pictures coming up right now. I like the owl. Hey, I like squirrels. Ah! And it just so happens, there's one. Likes cars. There's Very nice. And hey, we all know where that is. That's over at Mildenhall. Well, I'm pretty sure it is anyway. KC 135 of the 100th Air Refueling Wing. So it's got to be Mildenhall. And there's the man himself. I tell you what, man after my own heart. He likes animals. He's getting a guinea pig, he says, in the next few days. But there he is, loving his cat. And that is a beautiful cat. There we go. Antonov, AN124 again. I'm back. Now, I believe this is Stansted. Right, so before we go to our description and what have you, I tell you what, I'll do the description all about him right now while you're looking at that. So, what is it all about? Hey there, William. It says, I'm in the Air Cadets. I've successfully completed my Blue Wings aviation training package and also Cadet Aviation Familiarization course at RAF Kenley. My favourite things about the Air Cadets, or should I say the Air Training Cadets, is the flight simulator that we bought last year. I'm also on my way to achieving my bronze Duke of Edinburgh. In his free time, he likes to take pictures of planes, birds, wildlife and cars. Well, we've just seen some of those. And his name's William, he's only 16, and he's got a fantastic YouTube channel, which we're going to have a look at in just a moment. Just before we do that, we'll see him in cockpit, flying an aeroplane with a little bit of luck. So then, William, what aircraft are we in here? If you could put that in the chat room, it'd be much appreciated. Nice from there, Kurt. Nice words. Mark Priestley. So it's a grub shooter. So then, what site? Fabulous. You know what? I'd love to know more information about that. One of these weeks, what we're going to actually do is when we get that side of things sorted out, get these guys actually who's on Meet the Fans, probably get them talking as well, so I can ask them questions while we're actually doing that. Oh, of course, without further ado, let's have a quick look at his YouTube channel. Now, I can't really play many of the videos on these for copyright reasons, but I'll play just a tiny little snippet if that's okay. All right, so let's have a little look. Yes, as you can see, I was watching this earlier, so let's whoops, that's the wrong person.
They've actually got to do the 72 hour.
Let me get that back. Hold on just a moment. That's the next feature that we're going to. Let me move this back here. Here we go. So London Stansted Airport. So this is actually on right now, DJ Wilf's YouTube channel. So hey, certainly check him out, subscribe to him, because he's a really nice guy, put some great content on, and here he is taking the Antonov AN124. So if you want to see this, because I can't play it all in full, because for some reason I may get in a bit of trouble with YouTube for doing that. They don't like it. They'll probably say, that's copyright. But anyway, it gives you the idea. Let's see if I can get back to his channel. Hold on one mo. And there we go. So that's the first page of his channel. What I will also try to do, I will put a copy. There we go. You're making me work today. So here we go. We'll put that paste in there. So check out this young man's brilliant YouTube channel, and certainly consider subscribing. There's music on there and all sorts. So hey, that was tonight's very own Meet the Fans. So hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And DJ Wilf, I hope we did you proud, young man. So thank you very, very much. And if you'd like to take part, all you've got to do is just send the bear an email to that email address. Simple as that. Did we mention phantoms? As promised, for the last few weeks I've been saying, hey, we're going to play a few phantoms. So to finish the show off tonight, we're going over to Japan and having a look at a few phantoms. Well, DJ Wolf, I certainly hope you get a few extra subscribers on that great YouTube channel of yours. The link is there. I did have problems originally trying to find DJ Wolf. You won't believe it, it came up with hundreds and hundreds of different DJs. So it was rather difficult, but hey, you've got the link on here to find him. Before we actually go tonight, we're going to be popping over to the guys over at Plain Talking UK and just checking out what they're up to, because that's coming up after this show. So don't forget, gang, next week, maybe even starting on Sunday, but certainly Monday and Tuesday, we'll be going back in time to 1994 with this really special show that we're going to be doing. It's something you really don't want to miss if you like your aviation. And to be absolutely honest, I wouldn't have thought there'll be many videos of what we're going to show you about. There's plenty of photographs, but I don't think there's many videos. And what it is, it's the 50th anniversary of D-Day, taken back in 1994 when our one and only James went over with his camera in the pouring rain, high gale winds and all sorts, and captured some of the most incredible videos that it is that good, honestly. Unfortunately, you do get a bit of wind roar and what have you, but hey, I'll be turning the volume down for those bits. But next week, if you're not around in the afternoon, don't worry. The video, once it's been done, it'll be on the Airshow World first page as per usual. So certainly, make sure you join us for that. I may even start it off on Sunday afternoon. We will see. I certainly can there, DJ Wolf. Now, if you were with us on, let me think, what day? If you were with us last Sunday, I did make a promise to a young guy. He's only 10 years old, and he goes out with his camera, and I really don't know if he's on, but hey, if you're on today, that's Mason Jason Aviation. I've not actually seen him pop up today, but if you're actually on, put a message in, and if you are, I will show everybody your YouTube channel. Yeah, DJ Will, of course we will. I'll tell you what, could you just put that YouTube channel of yours back in? Put it back in the chat room, and then I will pin it to the top for you. I'm too kind, I tell you. So unfortunately, I don't think our Mason Jason Aviation is in the room today, so I'll have to leave that for another day. So come on, DJ Wolf, get those fingers going. Put that, I tell you what, I'll do it for you. Don't worry, I'll do it now. Hey, who else have we got to say? Awash, where have you been, my man? Nice to see you. How are you getting on with that Mach Loop flight sim? William, it's an absolute pleasure, and thank you to you for being part of the show today. I hope we did you proud. I hope you get a few extra subscribers, but most of all, enjoy what you do. Enjoy your flying, and I wish you all the best, and make sure you keep passing the word of Airshow World, okay? Without you guys, we'd be nothing, so keep spreading the word for Airshow World. And coming up next Friday night, because we're almost out of time, I'm just checking the notes. I've not written it down. What am I like? I think it's Nat next week on, or is it Nathan? Whatever. I'll post it about and let you know on the live shows over the next couple of days. But he will be on Meet the Fans. And he's been sending me some rather nice pictures, so look forward to that. So hey gang, we're almost out of time. You've got around about 1 minute to leave your message in the chat room. So if you'd like to do that, make sure you do it right now, because hey, we got to rock and roll in just a moment. Just before we do actually leave you tonight, what we're going to do is have a quick word or have a quick look at my good friends over there at Plain Talking UK. So we'll do that in just a second. So let's see how far we've got with this video. Okay, so we'll be going back to that next week, no doubt, because I tell you what, gang, if I can close that, we're out of time. That's it. We're almost finished. Just before I do go, I'm going out live right now. So if I can get this across here. I've got my very good friends over. There we go.
Underneath your feet would essentially be the luggage, so that may be less interesting. But yes, I suppose if you could have it where the
so that's my very good friends over there at Plain Talking UK podcast. This is going out live right now. You can pop over there and certainly join them. Say hi. If you do go over, make sure in the chat room you say, hey, I've just come over. Stu recommended me from Airshow World. Okay, so if you pop over there, say hi to Matt and the guys. And literally, they're talking about aeroplanes with airline pilots and all sorts of great stuff. But from me, I'm 1 minute over time. So, hey, listen, I'll have a quick look at the chat room before I do completely go. But we got to move on. We really have. So, there we go. Check them out. Oh, I tell you what. I'm going to go 1 minute over if I can find this video for you. Okay. So let's give it a go. A quick brief idea of what's coming up with these specials that I'm going to be doing next week. Let's move that along. So literally, it's over at Yeovilton, and boy oh boy, did they have what can only be described as one of the most awesome anniversaries I have ever seen. The video footage is absolutely incredible. Tomcats and goodness knows what else. They really pulled the stops out. It's going to be something that any aviation enthusiast does not want to miss, especially when you see displays like these beauties. So Tomcats and all. So hey, I'm going to tease you with that and say you've got to join us for the specials on that. Maybe starting on Sunday. All right. So hey, that wraps a bit up for me, if I can get my words out. And I'm just looking through the chat room to make sure we haven't missed anybody. So I'll tell you what, I'll do the outro first and then we'll say bye to everybody. Okay, so with a bit of luck, let's hit it. So what's an F-14? It's a Tomcat, US Navy. One of the most awesome aircraft. If you've ever watched the film Top Gun, they're the aircraft.
Entering North Wales MTA, we're going to proceed into low-fly area 7 for South.
What was the famous saying?
Approximately 30 Mike.
The pattern is full. Loved it.
Display the surface wind is 07012.
So, hey, just before I go, say thanks to everybody that's joined us today. Ryanair, Erwin Poole, GB Model Zone, Kirk Ferrari, Phil, Peter Colebrook, so many people, Will21, so many folks that too many to mention. I hope I mentioned most of you this evening. Dane74. What else have we got? So many folks. Do apologies if I have missed anybody out. Darren O'Neill, just quickly skimming through. So, hey, please think about popping over to see the guys on that other channel over there, which is called Plain Talking UK. I will try and put a link on for you just before I go. But, yep. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. We will see you either Sunday or starting Monday for the specials next week, okay? Some of them went on for a couple of hours, so it's always a pleasure to have you on. Just before I do go, I'm just trying to find these guys. Plain Talking. There we go. Plain Talking UK, there we go. Here it is. This is the one you want.
Solidarity with the Russian football team's captain. The unnamed crew.
Right, going in right now. So there's his. There we go. There's the link. So if you do pop over, say, hey, Stu asked us to pop over and just say hello, how are you doing, and all the rest of it. So thank you very much for joining us. We will catch you over the weekend, or if not, next week for the Friday night show. Take care from the bear. You enjoy the videos. Stay with Airshow World.